Yeah. Okay, should be good now. Is my mic on? Two. We be wildin' up at Turtle Wildin'. Them squatters had to stay in TPs. We be wildin' up at Turtle Wildin'. Them squatters had to stay in TPs. The revolution out on TVs. Shout out to all of my Nijis. Countdown to give people time to come in, get themselves prepared. I'm a little late on top of that. Y'all can get on me later about that. I'm a little late. Look, that nap I took though, woo! That nap deserve a bomb. You understand what I'm saying? King Third in the building. What's going on, brother? How you? Yeah, man, but that nap I took, I'm gonna tell you right now, this whole live stream is about that nap I took. I'm trying to tell you, that thing, that was much needed. I'm just playing. Osikachu, how you doing? How are you? Yeah, that nap was everything. No cap. Like, share, and subscribe, family. Charlotte, North Carolina in the building. Man, look, man. So those of you know, that were in the 13% community server during the last live stream, y'all know I'm late, okay? But excuse me, all right? Just excuse me. I needed that. Nap, man. Jacksonville, Florida in the building. Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Oh, let me move my mic over a little bit, okay? Louisiana in the building. Victorville, California. Nash, who that? Oh, Nash, Texas. Pooler, GA. Farmville, VA. Good evening, Ghostface. What's going on? OCO. Let me move my keyboard over a little bit. Should be good. All right, who we got? Alabama in the building. Central Florida checking in. Suffolk, VA. Stone Mountain, GA. Led by the Truth said, Oseo fan from Atlanta, GA and Savannah, GA. Let me drop a bomb. Natchez, Mississippi. I see you. Who that? St. Paul, Minnesota. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Detroit, Michigan. Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Longview, Texas. Louisville, Kentucky. Hey man, what that say? Brightmo, Detroit. Sacramento, Cali. Alito, Oseo, Frederick. Goldsboro, North Carolina. Vietnam, North Carolina. What's up, y'all? Dallas in the building. What up, Dallas, Texas? I see you. Toledo, Ohio. Chesapeake, Virginia. Woonsocket. Hold on, let me go back up. I said Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Bonneville, VA. Stockton, California. Hayward Bay Area. Cali in the building. Killeen, Texas in the building. What up, Killeen? Tallahassee, Florida in the building. Hold up, what? Sour D's, come on, bro. Sour D's dropped 50 gifted subs, bro. That's major. But hold on, brother, you did this earlier. Like, I appreciate that, brother. That's major. That's big time right there. 50 gifted, that means right now, if you're not a member, he just allowed you to become a member. 50 people. First come, first serve, man. That's love right there, brother. I appreciate you. Really do, brother. That's amazing. Yida Barakin. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Get on me in the comments if I'm not. Thank you for becoming a member, sister. And Hip Hop Music Hub, thank you for becoming a member. Hip Hop Music Hub, you should be on the lookout for the album that's dropping. I'm just saying. It's on the way.
We be wildin' up a turtle wildin'. Them squatters had to stay in TVs. The revolution out on TVs. Shout out to all of my Nijis.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Brandon Tillman, thank you for the gifted membership, brother. I appreciate that. Brandon in the building. Let me drop a bomb for Brandon. Who is this sister right here? Alicia Whitley. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Good tendencies. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. John Ferguson, thank you for becoming a member. Hold up. Some of my notifications coming off late. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can refresh this real quick. Okay. We should be good now. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Lil C, what's going on, brother? Been a minute. I know you've been catching it late, brother, but yeah, you are a moderator, brother. You've been here for a long time and think I ain't recognized that. You've been here for a while, brother. You deserve that. Amani in the building. Big up.
Set it on fire.
Choctaw Montana in the building. What's going on, brother?
It's go time, Slim.
Autumn Hayes, that's fire. Autumn Hayes been a member for 1 month. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you for being here. That's love right there. Kenny D, thank you for the dono. I appreciate that, Kenny. And hey, hold on, y'all. Hold up. What? Come on, y'all. Come on. BPD dropped it 50 gifted memberships, bro. Y'all gotta listen. All right, that's major. I appreciate that. Oh man, I appreciate that. Let me.
It's up.
Man, that's big time. I appreciate that, family. That's big time. Thank you for being generous. Man. AZ boy, I wonder if that's Arizona boy. 1801, I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. Jabbar Wakil, thank you for becoming a member. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I got it though. James Stone, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the dono. Man, that's major, y'all. That's love right there. Samuel Jenkins, been a member for 25 months. That's major right there. Who that? I'm trying to pronounce that. Utahville, South Carolina. Utahville, South Carolina? Never heard of that, man. Where is that at? Get in the chat. Get in the chat, Samuel. Where in South Carolina? Oh, Lord. That thing, that must be knee deep. Chata Healer, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Dark Moon Goddess in the building. Can't wait until hold Chata Montana. Hold on, don't give no dates. Hold up. Dallas, Texas in the building. Somerville, South Carolina in the building. Yeah, man. Sour D's, I appreciate you, brother. That's love right there. And BPD, man, y'all going off, man. I appreciate y'all. Kansas City, Memphis 10 in the house. 313 in the house. T-Bone, I see you. You said Berkeley, South Carolina? Berkeley County, South Carolina? Niji Princess Warrior in the building. Put them turtles up. Nightbot needs y'all to put them turtles up. Go ahead, y'all got them. Especially the members, y'all got my specific turtle. You know that's within the emojis. Y'all can put those up right now. It's up. Oh yeah.
It's up.
All right, hold on. My wife just texted me. Oh man, I'm getting a couple messages. Hold up. Oh, that was fast. Wait, she must be at the door. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I may need some coffee though, babe. See, because the coffee I got, let me see if it's still. Yeah, I'm gonna need some. Got up in here. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the coffee. Hold up. I think okay, we back. I think it was acting up. Just got the message that Nate Bailey Cash App. Huh? Brother, did you mean to do that, brother? Well, it ain't much, but my contribution to the website, man, that's major, brother. I appreciate that, brother Bailey. Man, that's double bonds right there. I know y'all can't see it. That picture looks like Aaliyah. That is Aaliyah. That's Aaliyah. That's a real picture. That's a real picture. I appreciate that, brother Bailey. Brother Nate, I appreciate that. Thank you. Man. Yeah, it was running slow. Hold up, is it lagging? We should be good though. We should be good. If it's lagging, give it a second. It should be coming back. Everything on my side is good. If it's lagging on y'all side, is it lagging on y'all side real bad? should be good. Are we back now? Can y'all see me? Everything good?
OCO, freethinkers. You're now tuned into the realest historian on the planet.
This brother, he is raising some serious questions.
He's here to make you think.
What I'm trying to do is get our people to understand that we have been lied to all the way around about our history. Can you name any other group of people, no matter the
Hold up. I don't know what's okay, can y'all hear me right now? They YouTube messing up my stuff, man. Are we good? Yeah, it was definitely lagging. Yeah, because right now YouTube is saying it's not receiving no data from me right now. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Something is happening. They're saying that it's not receiving no data. Can y'all hear me though? Are we good to go? It's back now. We good? Okay. Wow. And this thing is trying to tell me that it's about to cut the stream off because okay, now it's going into, okay, there you go. Wow, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on, let me check one thing real quick, y'all. I'm gonna check something because I know all my settings are good. My OBS is good. Oh yeah, I got plenty of speed right now. I just checked my speed. I don't know what's happening. This got to be a YouTube thing because I can't. On my side, everything is good. Like I'm recording everything too. So, you know, I just checked my speed. Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm doing pretty good right now. I don't know what they doing. Okay, so man, why are they doing that to my stream, bruh? It's back to buffering. Come on, bro. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Those of you that are seeing this stream later, it's a bunch of technical difficulties that's going on right now, I guess. I don't know. But just know that I'm trying to work this stuff out so I can move on with the stream. But that's, you know, this stuff does happen when you live, you know what I mean? Anybody can have technical difficulties. So on my behalf, my apologies for all the technical difficulties. If I can, you know, I'll try to clip them out of the live stream after the live stream. But if I can't, My apologies again. I probably will do you a favor and do the timestamps so you can skip through the technical difficulties to get straight into the stream. But yeah, right now there's some things happening. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on right now. Everything on my side looks good. I'm not dropping frames. My recording is good. I don't know what's going on right now. I really don't know. Everything is good. I'm in 4K, 60 frames per second. I don't see no issue right now. But YouTube is coming back with a couple of messages saying there's an error. I need to change the resolution. Then they saying, okay, the stream is about to go offline. I'm seeing all of that stuff on my side. So I'm gonna skip through all of this and hopefully we should be good. But I'm definitely gonna leave timestamps in the description and as a comment to let you all know to skip this part, because this is something this is out of my control right here. But and my internet is good. I just checked my speeds. Okay, so let me get back to let me pull the chat back up real quick, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah, let me just skip that intro part, y'all, because here, I'll play this one.
Hey, look. Ain't no chucking, no jiving, no ducking, no hiding, no telling on people that's under assignment. Those are them people that fucked up our climate, changing up everything so you can't find it. Let's focus our people to focus our people, cause most of our people lose hope for our people. We choking the fan by revoking my people. We selling the fan, not promoting my people. You woke up today, it be different tomorrow. Stop or to follow with Lee Leonardo. Police killing innocent like it's they motto. How much more time we gon' take this to sorrow? How many times we go marching for peace? We still got black people that die in the streets. From your brothers or racist police. The wars, none us is them races elite. Brother, wake up. Sister, wake up. See, this ain't nothing but shit they made up. Religion is here to manipulate minds. Only books slave masters gave us to read. Only books slave masters gave us to teach. Only books slave masters gave us to preach. Only books slave masters gave us some peace. What they have heaven here on earth. Wake up. Pick your cape up. Pick your face up. This is shake up. No time for makeup. Injustice is a white supremacy. You both affect the melanated people too much. I'ma keep raising my fist to the sky. I'ma keep raising my fist to the sky. This ain't for everybody. This is only for them conscious melanated people.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, not this one. Hold up. This one. There we go. Yeah. So we'll do it like that. We'll leave that as the intro. We'll leave it as the intro. So what I wanted to get into today, I hope everything is good before I get started, because I do not want to cut myself short, man. But I'm gonna just continue on right now. So I appreciate you all that stuck around. I'm pretty sure that shook up a lot of people. They got frustrated. They may come back later once everything is good. I appreciate that though. Still, regardless, this is still going to be in here. You know, this is actually an official live stream. Everything is live. So if there's mistakes or whatever, hiccups, glitches, YouTube messing up, all that stuff happens, man. You know, but I'm going to continue on. I appreciate you all being here. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop some claps for y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you all. You all deserve it. OCO, to those of you that I didn't get a chance to see, you becoming a member, my apologies, okay? My apologies. I had a lot of stuff going on at that time. If you donated and I missed it, my apologies, but I appreciate you all, okay? My apologies, okay? Don't take that personal. I just had a lot of stuff happening right here and I couldn't see the chat at that time. Yellow Hammer in the building. What's going on, brother? All right, so this particular topic, and it's weird too because it's this topic, but anyway, this particular topic, you know, I don't like to use the term black. I really don't. Oh, let me pull this stuff up because I'm about to show y'all something at the same time. I don't like to use the term black. I really don't. And the reason why is because it's a misrepresentation of who we are and what we do and what we stand for. And it doesn't have any attachment to any laws as far as, you know, having us having our rights is concerned, privileges is concerned, and also it has no nationality. It's really like a blank slate. Like we really don't have anything that we could attach ourselves with other than just that title. And I think that's derogatory, okay, because somebody else claimed that we were black. Just like somebody else claimed that we were American Indian. Somebody else claimed that we were African American, okay? Somebody else claimed that we were colored. Somebody else claimed that we were Negro. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why you hear me use terminology like Niji, okay? And this is not, you know, this is not a campaign for you all to utilize the term Niji. I'm just letting you all know that I'd much rather us go with something that we want to be called, like we want to be referred to ourselves as. Like I'd much rather us come up with our own statement and say this is what it is. We don't got to be politically correct. We don't got to be, you know, I mean, this is not a political game that we fighting. You know, we could do away with that at any time. But we see when we use terminology like black that it works against us, because every time we turn around, we looking for something, you know, we looking for assistance from the government, or we looking for some rights that's owed to us from the government. You know, sometimes it could be reparations, restitutions, some type of formal reconstruction on whatever we had in the past as far as our ancestors. But you all got to remember, prior to the 1960s, that term was not being utilized for us. That term was not being utilized for us. And when you travel the country like I do, if you really got a passport and you travel the country, people are not going to refer to you as black. They're going to refer to you as American. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Because it's not about your skin complexion, number one. Number two, you calling yourself black or somebody else calling themselves white ain't got nothing to do with their skin complexion. It's a social construct. That's a political status within this government, or who's able to garner more privileges than the other. And I want you to tell me, what privileges do you receive by referring to yourself as black when you are constantly complaining about what's going on to our very own people throughout this nation or throughout this country, whatever you want to call it, throughout America? If you want things to change and you tired of what's going on, sticking to what strangers refer to ourselves as could be the issue. We never thought about that. Why? Why we want to be focusing on one area and not focusing on the main issues at hand that's already there, right in front of us, because we don't look at it as an issue. And that's an issue. You think black is not a problem, when black is the opposite of color. Like, for example, if I go, look, hold on, I'm about to show you something. If I go to this screen, I mean, minus the part that you can see my logo a little bit. If I go to that screen, minus my logo, what could you see? Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, just think about that. Like, that's the whole point. And then claiming that you're black will be just like that. You're non-existent. People can't see you. You can't see nothing. So all the issues that you have, and they looking past you because they can't see it. They're gonna act like it's not there. It's the absence. It's the absence of color. It's not there. And that's why I'm like, okay. And we could tell that that's real, not only by way of definition, we could tell that it's real in law. Just somebody just said null and void. In a lawful way of thinking, when it comes to the term black, how are you being validated when they're ignoring you? They're ignoring all of your problems, all of your issues. Okay? Now, some people will say that black makes all colors. Some people will say that white makes all colors. But why would you be referring to yourself as a color? How? Who got you into that mentally? Think about it. Think about it. We're not out here saying that person yellow, that person green, that person red, that person. We're not saying that. And that's being lawfully put down as a classification of race of any of those people that you're naming. I mean, maybe every once in a while you're going to say that's a yellow bone, that's a red bone. Maybe that. But that's not being put down as a classification of that person's race, is it? That's not happening, right? Commercials? Oh, man, here they go. Here they go. Oh, man. But I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Listen. Yeah, they try to throw commercials in and throw things off, man, during a live stream, man. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to come back, but see what I'm saying? Nobody, even if that person is a yellow bone, is a red bone, they're not being classified that by way of their race, okay, in the census. It's not. We know these are social constructs, and we falling for it, and we still allowing people to refer to us as that. Now we just used to it. We just, yeah, I'm a black man. And it's always a bad thing. It's always, it has a negative connotation to it all the time. It never fails. But okay, see, here's another thing, right? African American. Now I'm just saying, show me where the Africans that come over here, still to this very day, are being, and they, garner dual citizenship. Show me where it says that they are African American. Show me. You're not going to find that. They're classifying them as white when they come over here and get dual citizenship. African American, that's right, it's a misnomer. It's a misnomer. Number one, you talking about Africa, referring to an entire continent. Then you're talking about America. North America, to be exact. That's not the entire continent, but they want to claim that it is. Okay, whatever, as far as North America, okay. Who else is being considered that? Is there an Asia, America? They're being classified as white. We could turn around and say that that's an Asian American, for example. We can say that, but that's not what they're being classified as. They're being classified as white. We could say, for example, that a Latino American or a Mexican American, we could say that verbally, but that's not what they're being classified as. They're being classified as white. How come we the only ones being classified as black? How come people who are of our skin complexion not being classified as black? That should be alarming to you. Why is it honed in on a specific group of people who are indigenous to this land? Yeah, and then they turned around and utilized Afro-American when Afro is a hairstyle. Afro is a hairstyle. Why you want to be considered a color? Why you want to be considered a hairstyle? Why? Yeah. Look at the jargon that they put up against you. And they tell you that's what you should be classified as. You don't think that's a slap in the face? So Yana Lewis, thank you for your donation, sister. I appreciate that. And Super Brother, thank you for upgrading your membership. That's a slap in the face to our people. And we rocking with it. We going with it. Versus actually questioning everything that we have been told about us. There's more. Okay, there's a bigger issue than what people may assume when it comes to our own people, when it comes to classification. We have been ever since I've been on YouTube, I've been telling you and informing you in multiple ways that we have been misclassified, number one, and then reclassified more than once. Over and over and over again. You know they're trying to do it again, right? The people that were born in the 1980s and up, your birth certificate was left blank when it comes to your classification of race for a reason. Why? Because they knew sooner or later, 20, 30 years, 40 years down the line, by the time, there's another generation coming up, they'll be able to slap whatever they want, insert whatever they want, as far as the classification of race, onto people's birth certificates. And those people will accept it. Why? New parents, new children, new generation. And we're allowing it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Why is that? Well, they not saying nothing about that. I said, can we please get to this? Like, yes, we could get to everything else that I've been mentioning as far as building up our own towns, cities, governments, and et cetera, et cetera. Yes, I agree that that's a need, that's a necessity. But this identity part right here, notice how when we go on YouTube and try to look up stuff for our people in general, just specifically our people in general, the majority of the content is about our identity. And then it be foreigners that tell us our story about what happened to us here. Then they considering people slaves that actually did some work. That's another thing. Oh, you finally get to hear it from a slave, or how they were slaving, how they were working. Like, that's a big deal. Hey, that starts off your history right here in America. And y'all falling for it. And the majority of the people that did that were foreigners on YouTube telling you your story. And the people that look like you and I who are YouTubers gonna run with it and go find some more and make content with it. They don't care. They don't care. It's all about the content. Sour D's, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And some more TV, thank you for becoming a member. But we got to get on these type of people, see, because they are watching our channels. They're watching our channels and trying to see exactly, and this is the reason why they've been playing with my channel. I'm putting it out. I'm not out here taking other people's stuff and reusing it and twisting it up the way I want to do it. That's not me. I came into this thing writing my own content, producing my own content. I don't need validation from nobody else on YouTube or anywhere else to put the content out that I know is necessary. This is the reason why I held up on posting new content, to expose those people that have been watching my channel. They waiting on me right now. They waiting on me right now to post brand new content, so all they can do is go in there, copy it, twist it up, make it theirs. They be on YouTube and everywhere else. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. My wife and I have been working hard. Okay? I have your coffee, love. Okay, go ahead, bring it up for me, baby, please. I'm right here. My wife and I have been working hard with all of this content and this brand new content. And that's not fair to us that we see other people copying. Though, okay, those of you that do give us props, I'm not talking about y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But there's people out there that are lazy, that don't want to do the research, that much rather just upload, technically, other people's content. While my wife and I did the research. And that's not fair. And then they turn it around and say that I'm hating on them for doing that. It's more than one person. A couple of people then already sent me a couple of things of people claiming that I know. I don't know these people. I don't know them from a can of paint and don't care to know them. I'm busy But as soon as I see 1, 2, 3 videos of you copying my stuff, I know you watching me. Trust me, they probably watching right now. Like, writing it down, probably mad because I'm talking about them. And as soon as I go into this segment, no, you don't stay up late like how I do. I was supposed to be going live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Here it is, I don't know what time I started. Because I had to take a nap because I was up overnight. Working. And I took time to live stream in the 13% community server. See, you can tell a difference between me and a lot of other people. Some of those people would just create videos and barely go live. I go live with this stuff also and further explain what I'm putting out there. I do that also. I also travel to different areas to put that on screen. I did that also. Like, you could probably count 1 or 2 people. Shout out to Topcasters. Mainly all I can see is Topcaster to do it. That'll do it. That's it. Everybody else is at home behind the computer, searching on Google. I'm not doing that. This stuff take work. This stuff take time. And I don't appreciate it when people sit up there and claim that I'm hating on them because I'm calling them out. No, you're not doing no work. You're not doing no work. Well, I had my YouTube channel long. I don't care how long you had your YouTube channel. It was just 6 or 7 months ago you flipped it to the Indigenous talk. Something wrong. How come you had your channel longer than me, but you just 7 months ago started talking about the Indigenous movement? Because y'all see money. Everybody, see, this is the thing. A lot of those people that's on YouTube and everywhere, see a money grab. So they go try to do something as far as money is concerned. This is the reason why they copy and I got on Tariq Nasheed about that. Notice how he didn't put out that Bill Cosby doc because I stopped him. That was a cease to desist. Immediately, I said, no, I did all that work on Bill Cosby. You're not about to take my stuff and capitalize on it. N-O. That's not going to happen. Stopped him in his tracks. That's what actually started the beef because I called him out on that. Otherwise, I ain't got it as far as an issue with what he doing. I don't care what he doing. But when he start taking my stuff and try to capitalize on it, I'm going to call you out no matter who you are. That's why he got mad for real. Hold on, let me get this, hold on. You coming, babe? Oh yeah, now come on, I sent you a text. Come on, babe. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, see, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand that it's not a joke to me when it comes to this stuff. And I'm telling you, this is the reason why I sat back. I'm telling you, watch my channel. I purposely, after we did the, what was it? The Statue of Liberty? Brand spanking new. And I sat back and I said, let me see. Let's expose him right now. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Come here, babe. Come here.
Go see ya.
No. I'm just, come here, baby. I don't know. They probably think you're a robot. What you say? They think I'm married to a robot. They hating on me. Sometimes they called you a white woman too.
I heard.
Yeah. They didn't even know what you look like. You see that ass right here? I'm slapping. Let me stop. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
But I'm just saying, listen. They baby. Why they hating? Why you think they hating? Why you think they hating?
That's just another conversation.
That's another conversation. You don't want to get into that. All right. I love you, baby.
I love you.
Come here. Thank you. This coffee hot. I'm gonna let it cool off. Hey, baby. Speaking of cool off, can you bring that temperature up one up here, please? I'm a little cold, yeah. Just a little, yeah. Just up one, babe, please. Hold on 1 second, y'all. This live, man. Hold up. Because sometimes you just gotta let them know, man. Sometimes you just gotta let them know. They mad because I'm doing it with my wife. Notice how hold on. There is a couple. Oh, there's a couple that I saw. Somebody sent me their video. It was a older couple, but I like them. I really do like them. I believe the guy's name was I like them, y'all. Damn, I'm trying to remember their name. Because me and my wife watched them and we started smiling. Oh man. And they shouted me out a couple of times. And they doing their own thing, man. I'm gonna promote them too. I wish I had one of their videos right now. I'm gonna do them a favor. Because we rarely see couples doing stuff like this as far as the information. And I like that. And I'm glad that they took it upon themselves to do their own and started producing their own. And they showed mad love. Man, y'all lucky I don't remember their names right now or what the name of their channel is. But shout out to that couple. Oh man. And they got swag with them. They clean and everything. I like how, I'm definitely gonna give them a shout out sooner or later. But it reminded me of my wife and I and how we put in this work. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, people just coming up with random stories about me. Because when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies, and that's and that's sad. For real, you going that far, you want to spread rumors and all this stupidity just to keep up the drama. When all I'm doing is constantly producing stuff. I'm producing more videos and informing the people. All I'm doing is informing the people, but that's upsetting to them that they can't do what I'm doing. Well, hurry up, Dane, put out the new content so I can copy you. I'm putting out the new content so people can be informed about some things that they probably not aware of. Like, that's all I'm saying. But y'all said a server error popped up. Oh. Oh man, let me drop a bar for us. I'm gonna drop a bar for us, man. But that's, it is what it is, man. I love y'all. I love the people that ain't no suckers that's gonna will themselves into whatever these people claim never prove, because they can't never prove any information that they put out them damn selves. But it is what it is. Now my moderators in here, it ain't even, if we need snipers, if we need that, they know what to do. But to me, I could care less, because a lot of those people that been talking about me scared to pop up when I go live. They always scared to pop up. YouTube has been doing that across their site. It's not just Dane. Oh, okay. So they must be having server trouble. I know for a fact that everything on my side is green. Like, I'm green like this, green like that. And then I do see them popping up with errors. So that got to be YouTube. It's still right now. It's still errors. They telling me a whole bunch of other stupid stuff I'm not even really trying to pay attention to, man. But CEO Ball Styles in the building. What's up, sis? It's just YouTube Dane? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this particular segment, let me move on. I wonder if, hold on, is there a few things I want to get off my chest before I move on? I think that's about it. I gave them their little 15 minutes. I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Mac Dizzy, thank you. Keep putting out great content. Absolutely, I'm not gonna stop. I appreciate that, Mac. And Tyson, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, Tyson. And also thank you for being a member as well. But I appreciate that, Dono Tyson. Via Noya, I appreciate you for becoming a member. Thank you. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, because we moving along. We go continuously put out this stuff regardless of who hate, regardless of how they feel. It doesn't matter. We're going to continuously put this out. And the new content is coming out. I already have 3 books out. Those of you that are mad because I said something about Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner, the book is called False Heroes, False Hopes. If you want the proof, I'm talking about some Dane claimed. No, Dane proved, not just claimed. Also, when I said the transatlantic slave trade story was told to us in reverse, the book is called, and these books are out right now, by the way. It was told in reverse. You can look that up. These are books, okay? So, and those of you that need help with, starting up, it's a start. It does take a start. There is a process. If you need help with, your genealogy, doing genealogy background on your family, which I highly recommend. Those of you that may not be aware, to what extent you're American Indian and you're interested in learning more about your family members, there is a guide called Tracing Your Family's Genealogical History by Records by Dane Calloway, which is a book. It's an instructional guide though, but I got it set up for you to download it. Follow the instructions, you good to go. I'm gonna drop a bomb. And 3 more coming. First one is gonna be, what we name that? Fixing America's Broken Promise. That's the first one that's getting ready to come out. Well, the 4th one, technically. Be on the lookout for that. And then we may go with the 2nd book, and then I'm gonna drop that album. Excuse me, I'm gonna drop that album in between there. So, and that's not a brag. I'm just letting them know I back my stuff up. Not only do I back my stuff up on video, not only do I back my stuff up in films, which is about to be bigger. We about to turn the films part up. I drop it in books. And I'm dropping it in music. I'm about to give them everything I can, the best way that I can. I'm informing the people regardless of who like it or not. I got the 13% community server open to those that are like-minded people. The 13% community server is doing well. I go live randomly in there. I think yesterday I went live 3 times in there. But it happens, I think that will be necessary. It's a lot of conversations happening in there that, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge that's not necessarily shared on my channel happens in the 13% community server. You don't want to miss it. It's free. !13. Nightbot to pop it up. Matter of fact, it's in the chat right now. It's in the live chat right now. 13% community server. We not playing no games. And then that's about to branch off into something major too. And I'm not going to tell y'all, because I know we got them haters out there. But yeah, so we doing community stuff as well. And of course I've been on foot as far as boots on the ground. That's old to me. I came in here boots on the ground. That's old to me. So anybody that's hating or whatever it is, if you hear them hating, Dane, don't even send it to me, y'all. Don't even send it to me. Let them stay in their place. All they want is some recognition and some clout. And they not gonna get that from me. I worked hard to get to where I'm at. They gotta work hard too. That's what it's about. They don't get no freebies, and I'm not here for that. So go ahead, keep the drama to yourself, or we gonna keep it moving. So the topic that I'm gonna get into today, right after that, the topic I'm gonna get into today, this video was titled Ancient America. And by the way, I think it went viral, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was over either 300,000 views or something like that. It was pretty recent, and I was surprised. I looked at it, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the comments, I said, okay, this is something I'm gonna talk about during my live stream. I said, because this is an interesting topic to me anyway, based off of how our people were, I'm not gonna say idolizing. It wasn't the fact that they were idolizing women as far as the tribes are concerned. I'm not gonna utilize that terminology, but it was more so about respect. It was more so about how they looked at it, maybe in a matriarch order. You call it whatever you want to call it, but I do know that in fact the chiefs of particular tribes were women. I mean, just think about it now. That's not called simping. Anybody out there that's saying that's simping, go ahead and get off my channel. You a beta male for real. What it is that it's women out there that know how to direct while the men are producing. I'm gonna say it that way. They know how to direct while the men are producing. And now I'm about to get into it right now. So here we go. Let's start this off right here, and we're gonna talk about it. I may pause in between. Let's talk about it right here.
So now let's go to this Easter egg clipped from one of my exclusive movies called Reversed, which is available to watch now using the link to my website below.
I forgot about that. That's another thing. Yeah, I made a movie called Reversed. That's out right now. So I got a movie called Reversed, and I got a book out called It Was Told in Reverse. I put, listen, I'm trying to tell you.
At about right here, at this point of the movie, the viewer's attention is focused on a picture that has a lot going on, to say the very least. So I'll give you a few just to take it all in.
All right, so hold up. Let's stop right here for a second. So in this particular picture, hold on. Me. Oh man, hold up. I'm trying to make, oh, it's this one. Stop. So in this particular picture, right? Hold on, let me close up. Let me do a close up. Tell me what y'all see real quick before we get into it. Let's make it big screen. Tell me what y'all see. Come on, chat. Let's talk. What do we see right now? I'm talking about top to bottom. Before we go any further, what do we see right here in this image? We could tell that we're seeing some American Indians. You know, some of y'all want to say politically correct. Y'all want to say, you know, Native Americans. I already went on that terminology, but it's up to y'all, you know. But you seeing the Niji right here. How about that one? You seeing some Niji right there. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's on that podium? That's taller than, okay, there we go. A god woman, worship, giant, Statue of Liberty, lodge, okay. Woman on the platform, looks like they worshiping something. Networking, celebration, a ruler or overseer, mingling, a funeral. I don't know about the funeral. Well, it is something going on though, but it looked like they're reaching out. It is a certain thing that they're doing. They are worshiping, I can't tell you that. But it's not like they worshiping this particular entity that you see. It's something else. We gonna get into it though. They worshiped us as gods. She is tall. Indigenous goddess. She is a giant. Okay. All right. Higher. Uh-oh. Higher. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we getting into that today. We about to turn this up. Notice the thumbnail was a picture of Aaliyah. May she rest well. But I'm just saying, we gonna get into the, you know how, men, hold up, man. Don't get all upset. Don't get upset, man. Be real men here. Big up the woman too. She a part of you just like how you a part of her. Don't knock her down. Don't knock her down as if you bigger than her. It should be an equal format right there. Not one higher than the other. It should be equal across the board. Right? You don't want to knock down your indigenous woman. Stand right beside her, just like how she would stand right beside you. I'm talking about real women. A real woman, not the ones that's out there chasing, you know. We ain't gonna get into that. I'm talking about the real woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like how I got my wife beside me, equal ground. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the women out there that you see OnlyFansing and Instagramming. We ain't talking about that. We talking about the real women. That actually care about themselves just as well as they would care about you on an equal ground. We talking about real women. Samuel Jenkins, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. So this is what we see right here. Right now, actually, we do see men and women across this whole thing. Like if you notice, this is a woman right here. Okay? Right here. These are men, children. We do see the children as well. But they down there, it looked like they in like a respect position. They on one knee. But not necessarily to this individual, because this person is looking this way. They're looking that way. Everybody off to the side. They talking to each other. This person right here is bringing, okay, hold on. This person right here is bringing some type, maybe it could be something, jewelry, anything, to this woman right here. It's not like they looking up to this individual. Everybody off doing their own thing. So what is this figure? That's what we about to get into. What does this represent?
Now tell me, what do you see in this picture? You may have noticed that the people who are depicted in this image are of a dark hue in complexion. And you will find that some of the people are wearing feathered headdresses, with the feathers pointing to the sky and not the ground. A few are also seen here wearing wraps or turbans. One of them is seen carrying arrows on his back and holding a bow in his right hand.
Right there on the left.
The setting of this image appears to be taking place inside of an ancient spiritual dwelling, being as though we see that many people are formally gathered inside of this one location, with some kneeling and displaying gestures with their hands as if they are praying or meditating, or paying respects to this large statue-like figure standing on top of a decorated, elevated platform. This image was used in a very historical book that was released in London, England during the year 1671, in which the original title of this book was translated from Dutch to English at the time of printing as America, being the latest and most accurate description of the New World, which was written by author John Ogilvy.
You could get this book in the National Archives. You may be able to find this PDF on Wayback. I'm not sure if it's still there or not, but the original version of this book is in the National Archives.
With cartography credits to Arnold.
Oh, actually, I think they have a physical copy at the Library of Congress as well. Let me mention. Oh, I'm sorry, I had the mic down. I believe hold on. I'm trying to remember how it went. I believe the physical copy is in a glass case at the Library of Congress. You could grab copies of this book at the National Archives, and I believe it's still on Wayback, the website, where you could download the PDF, if I'm not mistaken. America, being the latest and most accurate description of the New World, containing the original of the inhabitants. I'm just saying. They're depicting, this is what they looked like back then. I'm just saying. So this is what they look like. Who are these people that's in our place right now?
The original title of this book was translated from Dutch to English at the time of printing as America, being the latest and most accurate description of the New World, which was written by author John Ogilvy, with cartography credits to Arnoldus Montanus. What is?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. That's the person that created the pictures.
Cartography credits to Arnoldus Montanus. What is very important to note here is that all of the images utilized throughout this book were borrowed from the late 1590s watercolor collection.
Look at that. By the way, look at that in the background, skull and bones. Remember, I told you that a lot of that stuff that they have right now that they got from our people, especially dealing with the skull and bones. Y'all know the Masons, the Freemasons, Illuminati, etc., etc., etc. They were looking at what we had. But they took it and flipped it and made it satanic. I'm going to utilize that type of term. And made it satanic. But notice how this one looks like another one of those pictures that we just saw, where it's smaller people and this is a bigger person. But what does that represent? When you see a bigger person and smaller people in there, what does that represent? Is that some form of royalty? It's not necessarily worship, but is that some form of royalty? Some type of, leadership role that person is playing? Or could it be a giant? Did the giants live amongst us? Whew, hold up. Just think for a second. Yeah, was it an honor? Is it a ruler of importance? Yeah, a representation of importance? Or did the giants live amongst us? Uh-oh. What'd I say, 1671? Hold up. So that's around the same time that they gave you the Bible, right? Around a few years later, it was a few years later, because the Bible, they 1614. So I'm just saying. Well, I remember how the maps came about, the Mercator, and I forgot the other guy's name, that they came out with those maps where it looked like binoculars. 1611, yeah, my bad. 1611, James right. When they look like binoculars, have you seen these maps, y'all? They drew out the maps where it looked like they looking at the reflection of something, but they looking through binoculars. It looked like two round circles. These maps, yeah, these maps are still around. These maps are still around. And then on side of these, on side of these maps, they show you big pictures of giants. Well, you know, images. They place images of giants in these particular areas. And you saw the giants on the East Coast and on the South. You know, of the map that they drew, what we would call the East and what we would call the South nowadays. We would see the images of the giants located there, as if they were located there, right? And then you turn around and see this book showing you giants living amongst smaller people as far as the imagery is concerned. So it could be of importance right here of who these people are. I mean, if you see a giant now, what would you do? Like, you'd be like, oh, okay, that person important. Like, all that person got to do is step on you if you, I'm just saying, what you gonna do? But that don't necessarily mean that you got to worship the person, but what if the person had a heart just as well as you do? Right? A big heart, just an even bigger heart. Want to help. Want to do better for the people. Will we mind living amongst these giants? I'm just saying. Of course we gonna respect them. But that's the key. And these images that you saw, that I went past, are
very important to note
book.
Here is that all of the images.
I'm saying. And keep in mind, these ain't no Africans. These are not no Africans. Okay? This is here. This is the side of the book. Now, how it looked in America.
Throughout this book.
There's another one. Smaller people. A taller person. A giant. There go another one. Look like they celebrate on celebration mode. Could be getting ready to go to war. And they look into this person. This person probably telling them, all right, look, this is what I'm going to do for y'all. Here. I'm pouring some holy water on you. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. And can you make this out? Is this a male or a female? Can you make it out? Look at the thigh. I hate to use this as a terminology. I mean, well, some women, let me just put it this way. Some women, right? Let's just say that these are pearls right here. Okay? On the thigh. When she putting up on something on her thigh, what does that represent, y'all? Now, the example I was about to give, I'm gonna let y'all, hopefully in the chat, can state it, because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about here. Right there with my, hold on, let me drop a bomb. Right there where my mouse is located, right? What does that represent? Okay, marriage. Okay, there we go. There we go. Getting married, right? A gutter, right? Okay. All right. Okay, there we go, right? There we go. Look, I love this part. A garter belt. All right, so we can spot that this is a woman right here, right? A good representation, though. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna go too far because you know I could go a different route with this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those of you that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. But see how they use that in a negative sense in some cases, in certain areas. We ain't even, y'all can say it in the chat, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, but at the same time, represent marriage, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, there go the men. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Good. So now, this next image
book were borrowed from the late 1590s.
1590s, hold up. Wait a minute. He ain't got that type of stuff on, do he? What he got on? He looked like a warrior to me. I mean, but goddamn, he got on some big ass earrings coming off of his ear. Feathers could be held up in celebration. He got the shield. This figure right here is a big deal to me, or what it looks like. With the skull and bones in the background, it's like a drape. Skull and bones, you know, as far as the representation. This right here must be some type of a master of a particular tribe or whatever. This guy right here is of importance. He could be in charge of those that'll go out and fight. Right, somebody did say it looked like the Olympic rings. That's all the more reason why, you know, he could be doing something, you know, so he could be doing some acrobatic stuff out there in the field when he fighting. He could be. He could be. Now, I wouldn't go too far and say that this was Baphomet. I wouldn't go too far and say that. I mean, because Baphomet is like part human, part animal. And you don't see that type of stuff right here in being represented. We don't see that type of stuff. If anything, we see him smoking. Right now, he's smoking. Okay, not even the pipe. Like, because the pipe will be longer than that. If he got a pipe, that's a shorter pipe. He got his feathers on him, wrapped around his headband, wrapped around his head. You understand what I'm saying? This guy right here is of importance, of an higher importance. So to come back to that picture in which I'm about to come up, yeah, he chiefing. That's right, he chiefing. So when I'm about to come back to that picture, okay, when it looks like it's a particular place of worship and there's a woman there, I want to go there. It do look like a cigar in a way. It do. That's the reason why I got this zoomed in so you all can see it. So let me come back a little bit because I seen a couple of guys saying it was commercials, right? But to go back to this image right here, right? Hold on. To go back to this image right here, what was going on? She must be of a spiritual importance. I mean, because you have the medicine man and the medicine woman. And they could do some, you know, the terminology to more simplify things, we could say that they use witch doctor stuff, right? Or magic, right? So that also means what she's holding up is of great importance as well. Because if you notice, there's a person's head on this thing here with feathers at the bottom of it. This looks like some type of a cloth. And why does that look like the target circle or, you know, a dart board that we utilize to throw darts at? This is a big deal. Usually we would see priests wear cloths around their arm like that. You see her arm? She also got the pearls on her. She's smoking as well. And she's fully clothed. It's not like any of these people are looking up to her per se. Everybody is looking off their own different way. Everybody, even people behind her. But what does that mean? What's going on here? There's got to be, somebody said it. There's got to be some type of offering celebration, right? We're gonna get into it. So I'm glad that I went back some. So those of you that saw, okay, I'm looking at the chat. Ritual, okay. Those look like dream catchers. Sure do, in the shape of dream catchers. Sure do. And where her smoking her pipe long. That, yeah, some type of a ceremony. I'm glad y'all putting that together. That's right. It does a little bit look like an arrow, but we can tell that's a pipe. Because it's a little thicker right here. And it just got smaller at the end. By the way, it's smoke behind them. I'm not sure if it's coming from this, whatever this is. It could be a ritual dance. Somebody said sacrifice. We about to get into it. War and peace. Okay, homage or offering. This is definitely a temple. Look at how it looks. Somebody said a temple in the chat. Look at how it looks. Now keep in mind, they're depicting, Artodus Montanus is depicting that this is what they saw here in America. Life or death situation or celebration. I don't see evidence of them burning up a body. I don't see that. It looked like they were communicating right here, trying to push this, whatever this thing is, over a little bit. These two right here reaching over or looking down at the people. They're down on their knees. One person back there. No, I don't see, hold on, where are you talking about? Let me see. I don't see that. Oh, you talking about right here? It could be. That could be a wheel. Yeah, that is a very tall building. Very tall. Every time I see churches, I don't necessarily see small churches. I'm sure they exist, but it's usually like when you going up to the altar, that particular area is is mostly wide open and up and tall for a particular reason. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, looks like a giant. Absolutely. She taller than everybody in here. Taller than everybody. I wouldn't say that they look dead because these people are on their stomach. This person reaching down. This person looking down. This person is on his or her back. This person is on their back. I would consider, and if anything, if these two people are dead, then what about everybody else? And because there's only two people. And it looked like he throwing something up right here to make sure that the smoke is going a certain way. That's what it looked like he doing. He looked like he guiding it for a particular reason. They talking amongst each other, and so are they. This looks like normal routine to me. Normal routine. This looks normal. This doesn't look, okay, for example, this doesn't look, I want to say, violent. To me, this looks normal. This looks like something that happens all the time. It could be a celebration of defeating some colonizers. It could be. Or it could be a celebration of defeating some other tribes. Don't forget that tribes warred with each other. Don't forget that. Because in that other picture I showed you, it looked like they were either preparing for some type of a war. They were deep out there. Where I showed you that woman that had the pearls around her thigh. Okay, fellowship, community center. I like those. Could they be possibly have a church right here? So I'm gonna get into it now. That's what I like. I like talking amongst the chat to let y'all get it out, to let y'all, get that mind going. Because it could be any of that. But let's see what it was representing. Hold on, here we go.
Gathered inside of this one location, with some kneeling and displaying gestures with their hands as if they are praying or meditating, or paying respects to this large statue-like figure standing on top of a decorated, elevated platform. This image was used in a very historical book that was released in London, England during the year 1671, in which the original title of this book was translated from Dutch to English at the time of printing as America, being the latest and most accurate description of the New World, which was written by author John Ogilvy, with cartography credits to Arnoldus Montanus. What is very important to note here is that all of the images utilized throughout this book were borrowed from the late 1590s watercolor collection of illustrator John White. And on page 139 of this book, the author titles it in English as Virginia. Now, some of you who have been subscribed to my channel for some years now.
Hold up, On page 139 in the book, it's titled Virginia. You see where we going, right?
The author titles it in English as Virginia. Now, some of you who have been subscribed to my channel for some years now can recall me informing you about this book throughout many of my previous documentaries, vlogs, and live streams here on my channel, because of how important it is when it comes to first European contact with some of the original inhabitants of this land, which
these are the images they don't want to show us. Why?
You know now.
And look at this white male right here, right?
As North, Central, and South America.
I want something like that too. Where it's like some type of a feathered crescent that go across my chest like that, wrap around. I want that.
And let me add that this book also outlines some of the British colonialism taking place throughout the East and West Indies of the Americas during that time period. As I've been mentioning on numerous occasions ever since 2015.
Wait a minute.
This historical.
That's a woman. That was a so-called black male and a so-called white male holding up a woman. There go her beads on her leg. Maybe because she lifted up her leg, maybe the leg, the beads came down a little bit. Maybe. We could see that she a woman. She got armor on though, but we could see that she a woman. I bet if she was around, you wouldn't play with her. I'm just saying.
The book can be seen in person at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, Library of Congress. All right, I'm right.
And it is also held by the New York Public Library under the Lionel Pincus and Princess Furyow Map Division.
Just in case y'all need it, hold on, I'm gonna pause. All right, and what else, Dane?
Of catalog number B144-67885.
Okay, that's the catalog number. B144-67885. All right, what else, Dane?
It is also found in the Lawrence H. Slaughter collection.
Talk to
under
him.
Catalog number 3050.
You need that one? Was that too quick? Huh? Was that too quick? Come back. I'm gonna come back. Now, hold on, a little bit more.
New York Public Library under the Lonnell Pincus and Princess Furyow Map Division of catalog number B144678885. It is also found in the Lawrence H.
So Lawrence H. Slaughter Collection
under catalog number 3050.
Just in case somebody think we lied now.
Relax and take notes.
So catalog number 3050.
And it is also held by the National Endowment for the Humanities Society.
Okay, what else, Dane?
Under early maps of the Mid-Atlantic Seaboard.
Woo!
You know how I like to cross-reference my research materials, right? So now, what I want to point out to you next.
Now look at this. Look, y'all, this where it gets deep.
How deceitful American history can be when it comes to official historical accounts of already existing unmolested primary sources.
Now hold up. Notice how it's flipped, right? If it's flipped, because this was on this side, that was on this side. Same little ordeal. Got the little, you know. Got the cloth wrapped around her, chain on her. Now, this one, I'm not going to say that this is a pipe. This is definitely not a pipe, but it looked like a chain going to her mouth to this particular wheel. Wait a minute. This image look a little changed right here, right? Why would they change it? What's going on? Yeah, she's smaller in body type too. The thickness of her body is smaller. Now, why are they changing these images?
And here's what I mean by that. For example, as of May 13th, 2015, the Virginia Historical Society claims that, quote, in 1671, the Amsterdam printer Jacob Moores published America by Arnoldus Montanus, a compilation in Dutch of historical accounts from North and South America. Montanus was a Jesuit and apparently sought illustrations that emphasized the non-Christian, heathen character of Native American religion.
Keep in mind, they're going to use the term Native American because this was 2015, but Montanus was a Jesuit. That's what they claiming. Keep in mind, he was the cartographer. It wasn't written by him. They trying to say it was written by him. But we know that he borrowed those images from John White because John White did them in 1590. Are y'all keeping up? Y'all keeping up? So Montanus was a Jesuit and apparently sought illustrations that emphasized the non-Christian heathen character of Native American religion. 2015, they changed that word. You might as well just flip it and say American Indian. So what are they talking about now? And we didn't practice any form of religion. We practiced spiritual. Oh. So wait a minute. Was that a spiritual dwelling that they were depicting, that Montanus was depicting there? They had absolutely no idea what was going on, but they knew it was located in the area that they once called Virginia? Oh, now they want to change the images as maybe it was depicting the darker hue of complexion of the women that were of particular royalty, importance, rulership, and is that what's going on? But the Virginia Historical Society want to blame it on the cartographer. Okay.
To that end, the unnamed artist for the book invented a Virginia scene that borrowed from images of Mexican Indian practice.
Oh, look how they trying to claim a lie right here. They're going to say it was an unnamed artist, but it was John O'Gibley. Don't forget that. We got the artist. But they saying that they borrowed it. The book invented a Virginia scene that borrowed from images of Mexican Indian practice. Now, you know they lying right here. Number one, Mexican Indian. Number two, there wasn't no Mexicans in Virginia. let's get this correct. And you can tell they lying. It's 2015. Want to craft a story so you won't go look at this type of stuff. We got the author's name. There wasn't no unnamed artist. We got the author's name. And we also know that Montanus was the artist of the pictures that borrowed it from John White, 1590. Book came out 1671. So why the Virginia Historical Society got something against it? What's going on? In 2015, they got something against it. Queen Lioness of Israel, I appreciate that, Queen. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Why they got something against it, y'all? What y'all think? 2015, they wanted to change the story up, hoping that you wouldn't find out otherwise. But keep in mind that this is going to go down, okay, as a historical fact because the Virginia Historical Society says this in 2015. Something not right about it. I'm just saying, what are they hiding? And they're going to blame it on the Mexican, so-called Mexican Indian practice. We never heard that before. Mexican Indian, never heard of it. Mexicans don't refer to themselves as Indians. I'm just saying. All right, they play a commercial. So I'm going to give y'all a few. Hold up. I'm going to give y'all a few. So let's get this right. Let's map this out. So John O'Gibley is the author of the book that I'm talking about, that where these images are located in 1671. The Virginia Historical Society in 2015 is claiming that it was Montanus as the author, and the artist of those images is going unnamed. Well, we know that Montanus was the artist, and he borrowed it from John White of his images from 1590. And I also gave you multiple sources of where this came from, correct? We got that right. So Virginia, if I can find it, Virginia Historical Society can find it. So somebody lying. Is Dane Calloway lying or Virginia Historical Society? Somebody lying. Talking about some of the artists, unnamed artists of the book, invented a Virginia scene that borrowed from images of Mexican Indian practice. Somebody lying. So I just pointed that out in this video to let you know that they're trying to change this up so they won't show you what we look like. And that was even prior to influx of European explorers and coming over here as peasants, criminals. It was a prior to any, you know what I'm saying, any foreigners arrival for real, big time, and a large amount. So they changing this stuff up, but y'all want to be called black and African American. So go back to that. Hold up. So go back to that. You don't think this an issue right here? And Dane Calloway pointed this out. Will it be one of them YouTubers out there writing this down? I'm gonna make sure I do a video on this. I'm gonna say that he took it from me. Anyway, I'm just saying this is another slap in the face right here. Letting them get away with it, changing it up. If those authors were unbiased, and they was of Dutch descent, if those authors were unbiased back then, why y'all being biased in 2015? That's pretty recent. Why are you being biased right now? All right, so let's keep it moving.
This concocted scene was in turn copied by other artists. End quote. Now, some of this is correct, but there are also lots of errors made here concerning their narrow light claims. First of all, Arnoldus Montanus is in fact not the author of this book. He was the cartographer.
That's right.
Which is the person responsible for drawing the maps inside of the book. Yes, he was a Jesuit, but that doesn't mean that he was the person responsible for choosing the images used inside of this book. And if the Virginia Historical Society wasn't so lazy at researching, they would have discovered the illustrator's name of these images, who I mentioned earlier as being John White, instead of jumping to their own assumptions, which are royally inaccurate. Or maybe you out there concur with the saying, all things happen for a reason. And you may think that this story was told this way intentionally, which should make you ask some questions. Like, why would the Virginia Historical Society claim that since Montanus was a Jesuit, that he would, quote, apparently sought illustrations that emphasized the non-Christian heathen character of Native American religion, when he wasn't even the illustrator of the image to begin with?
Why are they doing that?
And why would the Virginia Historical Society claim that the artist of these images is unnamed, meaning that they don't know his name or anything about him, but then proceed to give their opinions of this same artist as if they now know him by claiming that he, quote, borrowed from images of Mexican Indian practice? Is there really such a thing called a Mexican Indian practice?
Nope.
When the majority of the so-called Mexicans were historically followers of the Catholic Christian practice.
Still today.
The reason why they don't want you to look into the artists is because you will discover what really happened, which was that other artists were later hired to reproduce counterfeit images with European influence.
Woo! Woo! Uh-oh. It's getting deep.
Of some of these prominent images of North and South American cultures, along with their inhabitants.
So now you trying to make it an Asian? You trying to make it an Asian woman now? Huh?
According to the New York Public Library, the title of this image read as King Powhatan.
Let's go.
Which is in fact misspelled here by the author, but you'll find that these types of errors are a common thing to happen, especially when dealing with foreigners writing our American history anyways.
Woo! Hey! Talk to him, Dane! Talk to him! Hold on! Again!
According to the New York Public Library, the title of this image read as King Powhatan, which is in fact misspelled here by the author, but you'll find that these types of errors are a common thing to happen, especially when dealing with foreigners writing our American history anyways.
Let's go!
Where the Virginia Historical Society claims in 2015 that White borrowed from images of Mexican Indian practice, they are referring to the large statue-like figure you see here, smoking from a large pipe in ceremony, which is an actual representation of the spiritual guardian known as Kawasa by the indigenous Algonquin-speaking people located throughout the southernmost regions of North America, like
Woo! Hold on! I'm excited. All right, hold on. Y'all go get on me in the comments. I'm sorry. I gotta go back.
Statue-like figure
This is fire.
you see here, smoking from a large pipe in ceremony, which is an actual representation of the spiritual guardian known as Kawasa by the indigenous Algonquin-speaking people located throughout the southernmost regions of North America, like Virginia,
let's
Maryland,
go,
and the Carolinas, just to name a few.
Hey! I'm just saying, huh? Where the Powhatans at now? I'm just saying. I'm excited because these motherfuckers was lying, and they know they was lying. But I'm just saying, what's up? What up, Virginia? What up, Maryland? What up, DC? What up, Carolinas? What's going on? Don't let them talk about your people like that. Huh? I'm just saying, all right.
But prior to this 1590 watercolor painting by John White being borrowed for the use of John Ogilby's book in 1671, It was also borrowed but fraudulently reproduced by engraver and publisher Theodore DeBry to look like this.
Look at this bullshit.
With the release of a book that he published for author Thomas Harriot during the year 1590. Indeed, there's something wrong with this image, all the way down to the German text utilized surrounding the image itself.
Hey, talk. Hold on. Y'all gotta excuse me for being hype. Talk to these niggas. Talk to them, Dane. Talk. Go back. Go back. Hold on.
1. It was also borrowed but fraudulently reproduced by engraver and publisher
I'ma calm down.
Theodore DeBry to look like this. With the release of a book that he published for author Thomas Harriot during the year 1590.
Listen, they copied. Oh, this is blowing me. They copied it. 1590. Got it from John White. Copied it. Look at this. Look at this.
Indeed, there's something wrong with this image, all the way down to the German text utilized surrounding the image itself. This engraving is being held right now by the art museums of Colonial Williamsburg in the state of Virginia.
Look, they put it in Virginia. Williamsburg, Virginia. I be telling you you can't listen. Hold on, calm down, Dane. Calm down. Calm down.
It's go time, Slim.
You can't tell me I don't know what the I'm talking about. When I trace this stuff and find out where they got it at. Do you know how disrespectful this is? This is crazy that we allowed this to happen. And then they got the nerve to put this in Virginia. In a museum. They putting their germs all over our stuff, huh? Yellow Hammer. Huh? All right. I'm just saying.
And what's essential to note here is that according to the art museums of Colonial Williamsburg itself, quote, the plate, which was engraved by Flemish engraver and publisher Theodore DeBry, depicts a Europeanized version of Carolina Algonquins based on the watercolors by John White and using the written descriptions by Thomas Harriot.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They corrected it. The plate, which was engraved by the Flemish engraver and publisher Theodore DeBry, depicts a Europeanized version of Carolina Algonquins based on the watercolors by John White and using the written descriptions by Thomas Harriot. Wait a minute.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up out of your sleep, sleep.
Hold up.
Thomas Harriot. In 1590, DeBry published Harriot's texts with engravings based on White's watercolors in a book entitled A Brief and True Report of the Newfound Land of Virginia, which was published in English, French, German, and Latin.
Hold up. Hold up. The Arts Museum of Colonial Williamsburg is snitching. Look at how they did that. So they told you what's going on, but I'm gonna say something real quick. I still wouldn't allow this to be posted inside of that museum. Because people could look past that, all of this writing, and say, wow, that's an image of Virginia? They're not gonna read the text. In most cases, when a commercial come out, for you to be like, you need this pill, it's gonna solve this issue that you having, They're not gonna read the fine print at the bottom. They in the commercial, consult with your doctor. This is going to blah 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 and take away the pain. But it looks like such and such and such and blah 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 blah. You listening to all that? You're not looking at the fine print at the bottom. So I appreciate the fact that they posted that and said that. But are people going to see that?
The book provides the first printed English record of Sir Walter Raleigh's attempts to plant a colony in the New World. Although described in the title as Virginia, it delineates the region between the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay and Cape Lookout, North Carolina. He writes, quote, "The inhabitants of this region have an idol called Kawasa, wrought from a wooden trunk, 4 feet high. This idol was kept in the temple of the town of Sakota as the guardian of the royal corpse."
Okay, so now we know what Kawasa was there for. Hold up. Are we going too quick?
Set it on fire.
Are we going too quick?
It's up.
So why was she there? Now this is according to their text. This was translated from Harriet's description in that book in 1590. No, they not doing commercials. No, they not. No, they not. So this is okay. This is what we doing. The inhabitants of this region have an idol called Kawasa. But as the guardian of the royal corpse. So more like a guardian angel. You see what I'm saying? A guardian angel. Okay.
End quote. Also, let me clarify that this image does not depict that our ancestors were worshiping this large figure, but more so paying respects to it. In fact, John White created the majority of his images with small and large people in size.
Here we go.
To indicate that the larger figure is a living person of royalty, sort of like a king or a chief in this sense. This also makes sense as to the reason why the New York Public Library and the Library of Congress have both indicated that the original title of this watercolor painting is King Powhatan, being as though some of the many Algonquin-speaking tribes were members of the Powhatan tribe, living within this general southeastern area that was once called the Colony of Virginia by European immigrants from London.
The Virginia Company of London. I'm going ham. Oh, see ya, brother Levante. Oh, see ya. I'm so sick and tired of not getting notifications here. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, that's YouTube messing up, man. Rochelle, thank you for becoming a member. Come on in here, Rochelle. I see you. Come on in here. It's okay. I welcome it all. I don't care about your skin complexion. I don't care about the, your faith. Keep all that at the door. Come on in here. Come on in here.
So now that we know for sure that this image was a reproduced counterfeit copy, that immediately nullifies all other copies of this same image that were produced by other artists soon after.
What? Look at how many times. Look. Oh, calm down, Dane. Look at how many times.
European immigrants from London. So now that we know for sure that this image was a reproduced counterfeit copy, that immediately nullifies all other copies of this same image that were produced by other artists soon after. This also exposes not only what the people of the American continent looked like originally, but it also exposes how the real image was changed to make it seem as if our ancestors were worshiping heathen, or rather pagan idols of some false royalty of importance.
Look at what they did. Y'all wasn't expecting that one, was you? Hold on, zoom in. Go back. Look at what they did. Look at what they
changed
did.
To make it seem as if our ancestors were worshiping heathen, or rather pagan idols of some false royalty of importance.
What? But come on, and you still want to be considered black? African American? And they switching your people. Look at all these people of darker skin complexion. And this person look like that? Remember when somebody was saying Baphomet? There you go. Got a tail. Look like, remember I said half human, half animal? There you go. Look at what they did. These oh my. Look at what woo. Calm down, boy. This is give me a second. Look at what they did, y'all. Look. They go to Baphomet shit right there. That's some bullshit. And saying that we were worshiping that, and that was our guardian of our royal corpse, nigga. Man. Goofy looking ass face, man. But this the stuff I'm talking about right here. This the stuff I'm talking about right here that we gotta fix, man. I know, I'm sure right now with some Caucasians out there that's watching that's pissed looking at this. Right now. Pissed. I can't believe they did that, Dane. But we got the nerve to be killing our people. You pointing them guns at the wrong people. This right here. Happy, thankful, more, please. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. And good vibes. Thank you for becoming a member. Interested. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's crazy that they did that to us, y'all. That's foul. Look, all throughout, all out here and everything, outside of the temple and everything, that's all our people. But we putting this up, the Baphomet, as if we worship it. I swear to, I'm trying to keep it professional. I'm trying.
Okay, I'll reload it.
Man, they put the Baphomet right there, y'all. Notice how they put the arrows behind them. The arrows on the ground. You see that? What the hell is he holding up? A candlestick? A candy cane? The hell is he holding up? And he got the nerve to have wings on, and he half human, half bird, half werewolf, Nick. What the fuck? What the hell? This ain't, nah. We're not satanic people. Look how they tried to flip it. And they also flipped the skull and bones also because they know we had it. Yeah, making a mockery of our people. And we allowing this? This what we allowing? I want to see a change, y'all. Not only do I want to bring these issues up, I want to see a change amongst our people mentally and spiritually and physically for the better. We got to do some improving here. And we also see how they basically whitewash certain things. They washed away our aspirations, our motivations, our ambitions, our determinations, our history, our languages, our culture, our inheritance. Look, you don't think this is war? You don't think this is war? It's been war. And you think you got some privileges right now? You think you got some rights right now? Well, the government that come over here and give you literally Baphomet as the person that's watching over your people's corpse, as your guardian angel. You don't think this a bull? There's so many things our people got to do, but they got to understand that this is war. This is a spiritual war right here. Spiritual war. They know who we are as the people. We are the people. We are the people that they're even talking about in the books that they made now. And they know it. So they give you conceptualism just like this. Switch it up from the original. Because they know they can utilize conceptual arts against you. So it can backfire. Make your hopes and dreams disappear. Non-existent. Just like the term black. Non-existent. And we allowing this? We allowing it. This is disrespectful to me. This is disgusting. Utterly ridiculous. Despicable. Blasphemy. And I'm talking about, I don't care about your walk of life. I don't care if you Christian, Muslim, Hebrew, you name it. You name it. You know for a fact that this is disrespectful here. You know it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We gotta do something about this right here. You two won't let me comment in the chat now? How? You a moderator. You know what? DJ Divine Rising also, she said that too. She a moderator saying it's not letting her comment. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know. YouTube must be, and I was having trouble earlier. with YouTube. YouTube must be having server issues. I don't know what's going on. Watch, I get an email tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna look into that, Levante, for sure. Because now you saying it, and Sister Divine Rising was saying it also. Yeah, it's blatant disrespect. And we allowing them to be continuously be disrespectful. Look how they promoting, look, to nowadays, y'all. Look how they promoting our women. And look how they promoting our men. They always want to put the man in a dress, and they always want to make the woman, our women, look like hoes. You know, that's the best way I could explain it. And we think and we letting this happen. We letting this continue as if we like it. Just because she's shaking her ass on camera, and that's what they gonna promote over and over and over again. That's what they see in the music videos. And we know our people influenced by that. And that's not fair. That's not a representation of our women, not our real women. And these men over there, you know, in high places doing this movie, that comedy show, and they throwing on dresses. That's not a representation of us as real men. And then they got the nerve to come out with law after law giving grace to the people, you know, that like their own gender. or want to change the agenda, or don't want to have an agenda. Damn, I just put that together. That's their agenda. I didn't even mean to say that, but my DC accent just made me say agenda. Look at that. That's their agenda. And we allowing it. They putting us in a bad light constantly. Constantly. We got to change this. And look at how this was 1590. We got to switch this. So again, it's not going to be everybody. It's only going to take 13% of our people to get this done, and everybody else will follow suit. It's not going to be everybody. We not going to be able to grab everybody. We could try. We could try. But we need the like-minded people to come together. Join forces. Change some stuff that we know is working against our people. Like this right here. We need to unify. Even if we got to unify in smaller numbers in order for us to get to the big number, that's fine. At least we unifying. We got to do it. Yeah. Just like they said 144,000 for the same thing, you put it in there. Just like they said it was only going to be, everybody ain't good in heaven, only 144,000. Not everybody could be able to switch. Not everybody could be able to switch their mind off of that matrix and be able to control it. You unplug from that matrix and you can't breathe and you die. You was knee deep in it. You unplug from that matrix and you breathing, you don't die. You got a chance to survive out here. This is spiritual warfare. They've been against our people since they got here. They've been against our people since they've been spying on us and, informing more of those little rulers over there in whatever country they came from. They've been jealous of our people since day one. And those of you that are out there that are jealous of me, you're doing the colonizers' work. Those of you that are mad at me, you're doing the colonizers' work. When I stand here and I tell you I'm not against my people, I'm for my people. I'm trying to do the best that I can to provide the right information for our people so we could excel, so we could succeed, so we could have the procedure or process rather of embetterment. Better our people, better our futures, better our next generations to come. How is that going to happen? It's a process, but it got to take steps. You got to take the right steps to make it happen. And you got to have the right information in order to know what you got to change in order to make the correct changes. We correct them now. What happened in our past, we correct it now in the present in order for us to happen or have a better future. And all we got to do is trace the dots. Because in order for you to connect the dots, you got to trace them. And that's why I always no matter what they say, I always tell you my evidence. I tell you where I got this stuff from. And of course I cross-reference everything. I'm a brother that you can trust, especially when it comes to this information. Regardless of what these distractors are out there saying about me that have no idea about me, making it seem like they know me and never bothered to check me out for real. And they gotta, formulate their own opinion. It ain't about that. It's not about that. It's about the work that I put in, the amount of time that I put in. My wife and I, by the way, don't forget, it's me and my wife doing this. Thank the creator for that. This is hard work. We're not going to stop. We're going to continue. But you can tell the difference between the real and the fake. Just look at their agenda. See exactly what's going on. Are they there for a check or are they there to help the people? To better the people, our people now. There's a difference. There's a big difference. I was blessed. I am blessed. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that our people are changing. I'm glad it's happening. I'm thankful that I'm able to witness at least the start of it during my lifetime. I want to see the cities and towns that we create, the governments and all the rest of the businesses and everything else that we need as far as our infrastructure. I want to see that during my lifetime. I'm in my 30s. I would love to see that. Because it ain't going to take too long to get that done. We got everything that we need for real. We just got to pull it together. Gather up our resources. We could do this right now. Can't nobody stop us. Stop trying to be all negative and be like, but what about this and what about that? No, don't worry about that. See, this is the reason why you see people being successful, because what they do, y'all, they take chances. They make the right sacrifices. They take the chance. Go out on a limb. They're going to be like, all right, if it ain't no opportunity, I'm going to create that opportunity. I'm going to jump at it. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to go get it. Stop making up excuses, holding yourself up. All that negativity, leave it. Leave it. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that in your mindset. What my wife say? Let your words and your actions meet. That's what my wife said. Let your words and your actions meet. Because if you feeling one way and your mindset and you saying another thing through your mouth and your actions doing a whole nother thing, you ain't all together. If you not on one accord amongst yourself, what good of you, what good are you to help other people? Come on, man.
Perfect.
Turn up. This is what I'm talking about, man. It got to start with you. Look in the mirror. It starts with you. Dane, what could we do? Work on yourself individually. The more like-minded we are, the more power we have. They are afraid of a thinking man, thinking woman. They are afraid of a thinking indigenous woman, thinking indigenous man. I'm talking about the ones that think for themselves, the free thinkers. They are afraid of that. That means that you're a threat to them. The ones that's controlling their own mindset, that's the threat right there. The ones that go out on a limb and do their own critical thinking, their own logical thinking. That's the threat. That's what they after. That's what they don't want. They don't want that to spread. Then they're going to start calling you the Germans because you spreading the germs amongst your own people. This is why they, I mean, come on, we already know this is the reason why they're doing that. Fluorine in the toothpaste, chlorine in the water. You could just name a bunch of crap that they put in our food that ain't good. Sugar is in everything. Bits, I mean, that's what they know. They know little over time can make it bigger. A little at a time can make it bigger. And a large impact on the way you think. It's going back to how you think. It's about taking control over your mindset. When you got control over your mindset, join the 13% community server. We all want you there. You're a family to us. If you ain't open-minded and got control over the way you thinking, don't hit the link. That's a waste of our time. This is a bull crap that they did to us right here, y'all. Bull crap. That's how the image was supposed to look right here. There she go. Not her. Hold on. There she go. And they're making a mockery of our people. This is war. This is war.
It's go time, Slim. Niggas need to wake up. Wake up.
Let me finish off this video right there.
Was changed to make it seem as if our ancestors were worshiping heathen, or rather pagan idols of some false royalty of importance, when that is absolutely not true. And of course, this should also make you wonder about those images you see right now surrounding many religious societies, and how there is a very firm chance that those images were once changed to hide the truth as well, which is all the more reason why you should question everything.
I agree. I agree. All the more reason why you should question everything. Absolutely. But so again, y'all, all those technical difficulties that was happening earlier in the stream, I'm gonna make sure that I do timestamps so you all can skip that part and just get to the segment. I'm gonna make sure I put the timestamps after this is over with. I appreciate you all that was becoming a member and have been donating. Good City Kid, thank you for becoming a member. And Delilah Buckley, I appreciate that, sister. Thank you for the donation. Keep it up. I will. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if you ain't take nothing from this, I don't know what you doing, man. If you ain't learned nothing from this, I don't know what's going on with you, man. You got some work to do. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You got work to do. Don't worry about beefing with me and being mad at me and being jealous of me. Do something with you, man. Change you. You ain't even think about looking in the mirror to see what you got to do to change yourself, did you? Now I'm telling you. Work on yourself. But I appreciate those of you that was continuously showing love. Shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to all the new members. Man, shout out to the comments. Shout out to the likes. Shout out to the shares. Those people that are doing that as well, those count as well. Don't forget. Those count. Comments, shares, and likes. If you haven't already, I ask that you click the like button if you learned something, if you felt good, something. And thank you for becoming a member. Delilah, thank you for doubling up right there, sister. I appreciate that. That's love right there. I appreciate that. We got things to do. This is going to take time, but we can get it done. We don't got to wait 20 to 30 years to get this done, y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. We are capable and able right now of getting it done. I see Shalom's in the chat. Shalom. I'm going to be respectful. Okay. I saw a couple of amens. I'm going to say amen with you. You know, look, I'm for you, brother and sister. But look, I just need you to understand that you got to have control over your mindset. Okay. We got to reconstruct this thing the right way for our people, man. Yeah. And look, that's right, Matrix Jackson. And reinforce it into our mindsets so it won't ever disappear. And that means that we got to also teach our children at the same time. Evo, thank you for the gift of membership. I appreciate that. That's very important though, y'all. We got to teach the children. The children got to understand what's going on. If I could do it, you could do it. Even if you got to do it a little bit at a time, maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day, you got to teach the children, y'all. That's the key. Those are the next generations coming. Sour D's. God. Man.
It's up.
Sour D's always showing love, brother. I appreciate that, brother. That's major right there. I'm going to drop another one. I appreciate that, brother. This brother he gifted 50 members today, and then he dropping a dono. Big one at that. I appreciate that, brother. That's love. Oh, yeah, it's up. It's up. Don't forget that the children is very important because they had to teach the children whatever they, wanted to craft as a curriculum in order to indoctrinate them so they can have control over their mindsets as they got older as adults. So it's war, y'all. It's war. Not only is it against us as adults, it's against our children too. Cancel that, but it's true. Cancel that. We got to fix this. And I'm for you, brother. I'm for you, sister. No matter what your skin complexion look like. I don't care if you got an accent. I don't care. If you for me, I'm for you. You welcome here. You welcome here. We I'm telling you, we got things we got to do. And if you want to be on board, come on. Come on. Which are great. Thank you. Keep it up. I will, brother. I appreciate that. Y'all take care. I'm going to go live here shortly again. Hopefully we ain't going to have no crap. You know, but I'm going to go live here shortly. I ain't even going to announce it now. I'm going to just pop up now because it seemed like when I announce there's something going on. But I'm going to just pop up. Be on the lookout for that. If you join the 13% community server, it's free. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Come on in here. We a family in there. Mrs. Kimberly. Oh, Mrs. Kimberlite. I appreciate that. Whoop. I appreciate that. Thank you, sis. Yeah, hence our own civil rights movement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Needy and proud. I appreciate that. All across. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, let me do it like this then. Let me do it like this then. Where it's at?
Hey, they asking me what I be rapping for. I tell them I'm not like these rapping folk. I'm here to wake up my people with truth that's illegal, cause that's why they lacking, no. They are not amused that you gotta think, cause a lot of views water down the sink. What they trying to do is to lie to you, disguise as news bottled up to drink. This ain't about your low feelings, this about standing on your business, this about building our buildings and building a structure that benefit billions, Our infrastructure got a bigger budget, longevity, you think and cover. Birth in our own nations like they children and we date America, a thicker mother. We be wildin' up a turtle wildin'. Them squatters had to stay in TVs. The revolution out on TVs. Shout out to all of my Nijis. Even Putin rushing just to be free. So it's time to finish what we really started. How did we build up America? Same way today we are still the biggest artists. Don't allow them to tell you no different when all of the evidence right there in front of you. Look, the enemy banking off our people's ignorance. They making fun of you, cook. Word on the street, there's supremacy, we because in reality they shook. Judgment Day, we be throwing more than books. Okay then.
Absolutely. Judgment Day will be throwing more than books. I can't wait. It's coming. I can't wait. Judgment Day will be throwing more than books. Okay then. Y'all take care. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you all soon. Wide open.
I'm just here to make you think.